guys, welcome back to P&W Guitar. Last time we talked about learning all of the notes on the neck, and we learned about how to memorize them. So now, if you've done that, we can move on to learning scales so you can start shredding across the neck like I know that you want to. So most people probably are familiar with the pentatonic scale, but they might not be familiar with all of the positions of the pentatonic scale, which is what we're going to work on today. So I'm going to play through the one that most people know, and then we'll work on all of the others, connect them together, learn how to navigate through them, practice them, and then when we're done that, you should be miles ahead of where you were today if you haven't done this already. So, first position, so to start off 5-8, 5-7, 5-7, 5-7, 5-8, 5-8. Going from there, on the 8, where our pinky was, we're going to bring our second finger, our middle finger there. We're going to go 8-10, 7-10, 7-10, 7-9, and then 8-10, 8-10. Next position here, starting from our 10 to 12, 10-12, 10-12, from our 9 to our 12, from our 10 to our 13, and then 10 to 12. So from here, we're going to be on our 12th fret to 15, 12-15, 12-14, 12-14, and then 13 to 15, 12 to 15. Here we're going to go from our 15 to our 17 on both the A, E and the D strings, and then 14, 17, 14, 17, 15, 17 on our last two. And then here is the exact same position as the 5th fret one from our 17 to our 20. That is everything from the 5th up to the 20th fret. Those are all of our pentatonic boxes. Now the couple more you can sneak in there, if you noticed, from the 12th fret up here is the exact same thing as from the open string to the 12th fret. It's just an octave higher. So if we want to also learn here the 3rd to the 5th, 3rd to the 5th, 2nd to the 5th, 2nd to the 5th, 3rd to the 5th on the B, and then E again, 3rd to the 5th. And then one last one we can learn that's going to be the open position. So it's open string, 3rd, open, 3rd, open, 2nd, open, 2nd, 1st, 3rd, open, and then the 5th. So what you're left with is how can you practice moving around those and getting comfortable, not just playing in the box, but actually moving between them? So what I would do here is play up, ascend through the scale in one position, and then descend in the next scale. Ascend, descend, ascend, descend. So I'll show you what I mean by that. Okay, so now we're going to practice all of the scale positions and we're going to learn how to navigate between them. That way we feel more comfortable when we're playing through solos. Keep in mind that this is in the key of A minor or C major, and that all we have to do if we want to transpose this to a different key and we want to play a solo in a different key or play a lead in a different key is just move the scales relative to what the key that we're playing is. So if we're playing in A normally, we want to play in B, just slide our first finger up one. And all of those boxes will move accordingly to how many intervallic spaces we've moved between the key that we learned this in and the key that we want to play in. So keeping this in the key of A, we're going to play up the A minor pentatonic scale in the first position, which is our here, where our pinky lands at the 8, we're going to slide that up to 10, and we're going to play down the next position. Now I'm going to play up this position and then play down the next one. Then we're going to play up this position and then descend in the next one again. Ascend again. Now we played up and down all of those. Now you can practice sliding between the different ones here. For instance, here we've got what some people call the BB King box in the second position. So that's how I would practice going about that. So you've got maybe take 2 boxes, practice sliding between the different notes between them. So here you've got, so maybe, so you've got these notes here. And just practice whatever different ideas you can come up with. Maybe try ascending in one spot, descending in another. It doesn't hurt to learn these tiny little portions of the box either for faster licks. So you've got something along the lines of or you've got a solo like Paranoid by Black Sabbath is a great example of playing through all of the different positions of these boxes. So for instance, I'll play through that one now. So as the first beginning part there, as you can see, you're playing, starting in the second position, sliding down to the first, so you're right fully in the first position there, and then as he ascends back, I'll play through that again. Ascending, moving to the second position, hitting that note right there, and then we're moving up to, I think it's the fourth box. It's been a while since I played the solo, so I don't know all the parts note for note, but as you can see, you're traveling from the second box to the second, sliding in between the two, moving up to the fourth. So that's really good stuff that you can get used to doing. You'll also see a lot of people if they're playing an A in the open position here. Maybe pedaling on the A note or chord, palm muting it, and then using the those notes from the pentatonic shapes, so you can really get used to playing chords and then working in those shapes as well. Other things that you can do, something that Eric Johnson does, and an exercise in the first pentatonic position here is descending in like odd groupings, so like in groupings of 5. And then I also do that ascending just to feel how the difference goes. So definitely try doing stuff like that. I also do descending in fourths on this position. So whatever you can do to kind of spice up your playing a little bit. Try doing whatever you can think of that comes in interesting, practicing these in whatever way feels right to you, and that's going to help you develop your own style of playing and your own way of transitioning between. You might have slides. You might have walking line. So one time, really quickly, I'm going to play from the first open shape pentatonic box all the way down to the 20th. And you can play along with me. I'll try to play it at a relatively slow speed so it's easier to follow along with. And then from there, just feel free to replay this video as many times as you want. Practice through these, slow them down, speed them up. And yeah, that'll definitely help you playing, at least in the key of A for now, and then you can learn to transpose those into different positions as you're more comfortable. So, starting off with the open string to the third. That's all of the pentatonic boxes from the open position all the way to the 20th fret. You can also slip one more in if you've got a 24th fret there. So you can play up to that one on the 24th. After that, it just reverts back to the open. So practice through those as much as possible. I know at first for me it was really difficult to memorize all these positions. It's still something that I work with fairly regularly, and I play through them as much as I possibly can. And playing them slowly and making sure that you're playing them perfectly every time is really the best way to get that into your head. Alright, so in conclusion to that, I think if you guys practice all of the pentatonic positions down the neck, A minor, C major, it's going to really help increase your skills to a point that you're going to be able to be a lot more comfortable soloing and writing stuff as well. Using the pentatonic scale, most of the melodies that even singers sing a lot of the time are using the pentatonic scale. It removes those kind of problematic notes, and that's why the pentatonic scale is so valuable, and it's also so useful because it completely removes the notes that are normally going to cause us trouble and maybe rub other notes within the chord progressions the wrong way. So it completely gets rid of those, makes it super simple to play through, and it's the same reason that a lot of people learn the pentatonics and don't really go beyond it a lot of the time. I'd love to teach you guys more about more complex scales and more different sounding ways of playing leads in the future. So if you like this video and you want to support the channel, like and subscribe. I'm going to be giving away a pedal off of my shelf up here when I reach 500 subscribers. It's the Wampler Tumnus Deluxe. It is a clone pedal with some extra features that's absolutely fantastic. So if you want to be entered into the running to win that pedal, comment, like, subscribe, and until next time, I will be back. This is P&W Guitar. I am Mason, and I look forward to rocking out with you guys next time. Goodbye!